Hi friends, Shannon here with Cards by Shannon Lee. I'm here to show you a faux dip dye watercolor painted card. And what I'm using today are Gonzai Tambi watercolors. They're very saturated in color, that's why I like them. And the color I'm using specifically is number 57. And this is Turquoise Green Deep. And so I'm just taking the pan out of my set. It's another reason that I really like these is because you can separate the pans from the palette. Anyways, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some water and add to my pan, get this color going. And I'm using a flat, I'm not sure if this is 3/4 of an inch or a 1 inch flat paintbrush, and I'm going to mix that water in with the paint. And what I also have is a piece, this is just a scrap piece of plastic. I think it came with the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils, woodless watercolor pencils, and I just saved that so I could use it as a palette. So mixing the water in, adding it to my palette, the color to my palette, just with a paintbrush. Grab some more, add some more of that color. Okay, and I'm gonna need a towel also. So I have a towel, I have a cup of clean water, and what else do we need? We need black. And so black is number 20, and we'll save that to the end. I'll add a little bit of water now just to get that going. Okay, so next, a little bit of lint on my paper. I'm going to clean my brush off. Whoops. Oh, lots of ink on that, or paint still on that brush. Clean that off. And I'm just going to add some clean water or some light blue water to my panel and get this started. And I've got another video on the Cat Scrappiness channel doing the same technique. The only thing is I want to try something different that I didn't do on the Cat Scrappiness video. And that is I'm going to start from the bottom as opposed to starting from the top. So another thing that I do, so since this has got some color to it, I'm going to dry in between each layer the color as I put it down. So I'll turn the volume down so this isn't so loud. Okay, next we're going to, on my palette here, I've got the paint. I'm going to add lots of water to it so we can lighten up some of this. And then what I was doing is I was starting from the top and working down. This time I'm going to start from the bottom and work up. So I've got lots of diluted paint here, and I'm just going to bring this color up. Another trick to doing this is when you are painting from side to side, start from the tape and pull onto the paper, but don't go from the paper over the tape because that might cause it to bleed. So there we go. There's our next layer. Get that. There we go. Dry this layer. And now I'm going to wet my brush, but we want some more paint to add to this diluted paint over here. Hope you can see that. Hope I'm not too far off camera. And then start again from the bottom. Pull that paint up. I'm going to let you listen to some music while I finish this, painting this panel. Now the last layer that I'm going to do is going to be straight black. So I'm just taking the black from my palette. There we go. Now to remove the tape, I'm just going to peel it up from an edge and then pull it back on itself. So just pull towards the tape. I'm going to dry the back of it because some of the water seeped through. Now we're just going to cut this panel down to about 4 by 5 1/4 or 5 by 3 1/4, I think. Cut a little bit off of each side. Turn it around, 3 3/4. There we go. And then a little bit off of each of these ends. I do have a little spot of paint that's splattered, but that'll be fine. I'm sure it won't be thrown in the trash because of it. Okay, what I've done here is, because this panel, because I was, let's see if you can see how warped it is. It's just a little bit warped. There we go. And I've taken some scrap cardstock and glued it together. There's 4 pieces here, and I'm going to add that to the back of the panel, and that'll help straighten it out. Just glue that on there. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed the content, I would appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support means everything to me. Here, got that. Okay, and now I'm going to glue this one onto a piece of gold mirror cardstock. There we go. And turn that sideways. Try to get this even borders of the gold mirror all the way around. Give that a press. And here I have the brushed Christmas tree from Cat Scrappiness. Add that, just a simple die cut, because I want the watercolor background to be the star of the show. Just gluing this on, and all the products that I'm using to create this card are located in the description box below the video. There we go. Oops, a little bit of glue. And with the brush tree comes a star die cut for the top of the tree. Turn it a little bit this way. Add that to the top of my tree. Whoops. It's over there. Scooch, scooch. There we go. And I have this Noel. This is Noel Sentiment with Shadow, also by Cat Scrappiness. And I'm just going to, I put the word Noel on the shadow, and and the shadow is with Iridescent Vellum, and that is by Lawn Fawn, and I'm just putting the glue behind the letters so that you won't be able to see it through the vellum. Center that up. There we go. And there's our card for today. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Bye for now.